Our world is a tapestry of wonders, woven with threads of land and sea. We are familiar with the great continents, the sprawling land masses that have shaped human history. But scattered across the vast blue expanse of our oceans lie countless smaller worlds, islands that have remained, for the most part, beyond the gaze of the masses. These are not the bustling resorts or crowded beaches that fill travel brochures, but rather pockets of serenity, bastions of unique life and culture, waiting to be discovered by the thoughtful traveler. They are the hidden gems, the secret sanctuaries of our planet. There is a profound and primal thrill in venturing off the beaten path, in setting foot on shores that few have seen. It is the call of the explorer, a desire to witness nature in its most pristine state, to connect with communities that have maintained a delicate balance with their environment for centuries. To journey to such a place is not merely a holiday, it is an expedition into the heart of what makes our planet so extraordinarily diverse. It is an opportunity to see the world not as a map of destinations, but as a living, breathing entity full of secrets. So for a moment, let us step away from the familiar. I invite you to join me on a journey to these lesser-known archipelagos and isolated isles. Imagine the feel of untouched sand beneath your feet, the sound of birdsong found nowhere else on Earth, the taste of air clean and pure. Let your mind wander to these secluded paradises and perhaps, just perhaps, you will find the inspiration for your next great adventure. The world has many stories to tell, and some of its most captivating chapters are written on these hidden shores. Far off the coast of Australia, in the Tasman Sea, lies a crescent of volcanic land, a living museum preserved by time and isolation. This is Lord Howe Island, a place so precious that it has been granted UNESCO World Heritage status. Here, ancient banyan trees form sprawling canopies and Kentia palms, found nowhere else in the wild, reach for the sky. The island's dramatic peaks, Mount Gower and Mount Lidgebird, stand as silent sentinels, their slopes cloaked in a dense subtropical rainforest that whispers with the secrets of millennia. This is a sanctuary, not just for its unique flora, but for the visitor seeking true solitude and a connection with the natural world. The human footprint here is deliberately light. To protect this fragile ecosystem, only 400 visitors are permitted on the island at any one time. This carefully managed exclusivity ensures that the island remains unspoiled, a haven where life proceeds at a gentle, unhurried pace. The waters of the surrounding marine park, the world's southernmost coral reef, teem with a vibrant mix of tropical and temperate species. To visit Lord Howe is to accept an invitation into a world where nature, in its purest form, still reigns supreme, a rare and precious privilege in our modern age. In the heart of the Mediterranean, nestled within the Maddalena archipelago of Sardinia, lies a treasure of remarkable delicacy. This is the Isola di Budelli, an island famed not for its size but for the extraordinary color of its sand. The Spiaggia Rosa, or Pink Beach, glows with a soft, rosy hue, a natural marvel created over eons. This remarkable color comes from the crushed shells of tiny marine organisms, microscopic life forms that have washed ashore for centuries, painting the coastline in shades of coral and blush. It is a spectacle of nature's artistry, a fragile masterpiece sculpted by the sea. For decades, this beauty was threatened. To preserve its unique character, access to the beach itself is now heavily restricted. One can no longer walk upon its pink sands, a necessary sacrifice to protect it for future generations. However, the island is not entirely forbidden. Visitors can still approach by boat, anchoring in the crystalline waters to gaze upon the Spiaggia Rosa from a respectful distance. It is a poignant reminder of our impact on the planet, a place that teaches us that sometimes, the greatest act of appreciation is to admire from afar, allowing nature's most delicate creations to heal and endure. Journeying north to the vast Breidafjordur Bay of Iceland, we find a place where time seems to have paused. Flatey Island, which translates simply to Flat Island, is a sliver of land, humble in its topography, but immense in its character. During the harsh Icelandic winter, only a handful of souls remain, a testament to human resilience in this remote outpost. But as the summer sun returns, the island awakens. A small, seasonal community returns, and the old, colorful timber houses, meticulously preserved, seem to exhale with life once more. This is a world in miniature, a microcosm of Icelandic coastal life from a bygone era. The true residents of Flatey, however, are the birds. The air thrums with the beat of countless wings and the chorus of seabird calls. Puffins with their comical colorful beaks nest in the cliffside burrows. The Arctic tern, a champion of migration, fills the skies, fiercely defending its nesting grounds. There are no grand monuments here, no modern distractions. The island's library, one of the oldest in Iceland, stands as a quiet tribute to a life of contemplation. To visit Flatey is to step into a living storybook, a place where the rhythm of life is dictated not by the clock, but by the tides and the seasons. In the warm, turquoise embrace of the Caribbean Sea just off the coast of Belize, lies an island that lives by a simple yet profound mantra: go slow. This is Caye Caulker, a narrow strip of sand and mangrove where the pace of life is intentionally unhurried. There are no paved roads here, only sandy lanes traversed by foot, bicycle, or the occasional golf cart. The island was famously split in two by a hurricane, creating a channel known as the Split, now a popular social hub for swimming and soaking in the sun. It is a place that has embraced its imperfections and turned them into its identity. The island's soul is intrinsically linked to the sea. It sits just a stone's throw from the Belize Barrier Reef, the second largest coral reef system in the world. This underwater metropolis is a kaleidoscope of life, a paradise for those who wish to explore its depths. Snorkelers and divers can swim alongside gentle nurse sharks and graceful southern stingrays at the famous Shark Ray Alley. Here, the boundary between the human world and the natural world feels wonderfully blurred. Caye Caulker offers a lesson in simplicity, a reminder that sometimes the richest experiences are found not in doing more, but in simply being present. In the shadow of Phuket's bustling tourism, nestled in the heart of Thailand's Phang Nga Bay, lies an island of profound tranquility. This is Koh Yao Noi, the Little Long Island. While its neighbors have embraced mass development, this island has chosen a different path. Here, the landscape is still dominated by traditional life. Rubber plantations and rice paddies checker the island's interior, and local fishing villages dot the coastline, their wooden long-tail boats bobbing gently in the tide. It is a place where the rich tapestry of southern Thai culture remains vibrant and accessible. The beaches of Koh Yao Noi are not lined with sprawling resorts, but offer quiet stretches of sand with breathtaking views of the bay's iconic limestone karsts rising dramatically from the emerald waters. It is a landscape of sublime beauty, one that encourages quiet contemplation rather than noisy celebration. The island offers a chance to connect not just with nature, but with a community that has prioritized its cultural heritage and environmental health. It stands as a powerful example that proximity to a tourism hotspot does not have to mean a loss of identity, but can instead offer a peaceful, authentic alternative. Drifting just off the southern tip of its larger neighbor, Île Sainte-Marie, lies a tiny circular islet that feels like a world apart. This is Île aux Nats, or Nosy Nato, a place so untouched it seems to have been forgotten by the modern world. There are no cars here, not even roads to accommodate them. The only way to explore this miniature paradise is by following sandy footpaths that wind their way through groves of towering palm trees and past small traditional villages. The air is thick with the sweet scent of tropical flowers and the ever-present gentle rhythm of the Indian Ocean. The island is encircled by a protective coral reef, creating a calm turquoise lagoon that is perfect for swimming and exploring. Its beaches are the stuff of castaway dreams, arcs of brilliant white sand, fringed by leaning palms, meeting water so clear you can see the marine life from the shore. This is not a destination for those seeking nightlife or luxury resorts. It is a sanctuary for the soul, a place to disconnect completely. Île aux Nats is a precious glimpse into a simpler way of life, a fragile Eden where the beauty of the natural world remains the main and only attraction. Sprinkled across the Caribbean coast of Panama is an archipelago of extraordinary beauty and cultural significance. These are the San Blas Islands, an autonomous territory governed by the indigenous Guna people. This collection of over 365 islands and cays, one for every day of the year, remains one of the most pristine corners of the Caribbean. The Guna have been the guardians of this realm for centuries, maintaining a deep spiritual connection to the sea and the land, and their stewardship has preserved its breathtaking natural state. The water here is impossibly clear, the sand blindingly white. To visit the San Blas Islands is to be a guest in the Guna's home. The primary way to explore this sprawling archipelago is by sailboat, hopping from one tiny palm-studded islet to another. Life here is simple and revolves around the sea. The Guna are renowned for their intricate molas, a vibrant textile art that tells the stories of their culture and beliefs. This is not a passive vacation, it is an immersive cultural experience. It is a chance to learn from a people who live in harmony with their environment, offering a profound perspective on what it truly means to belong to a place. We have journeyed across the globe, from the temperate waters of the South Pacific to the icy bays of the North Atlantic, visiting just a handful of the planet's secret shores. These islands, Lord Howe, Boodeley, Flati and all the others, are more than just destinations. They are living ecosystems, fragile cultural treasures, and powerful reminders of the wild beauty that still exists in the quiet corners of our world. As you dream of your own future travels, I encourage you to consider these remarkable places. Let them capture your imagination and perhaps one day, find a place on your own travel bucket list. Should you be fortunate enough to visit these or any other remote locations, it is a journey that comes with a profound responsibility. We are merely guests in these delicate worlds. It is our duty to travel with respect, to tread lightly upon the land, and to honor the local cultures that are the true guardians of these gems. Supporting local communities and preserving the natural environment ensures that these sanctuaries can continue to thrive for generations to come, offering the same sense of wonder to those who follow in our footsteps. The world is vast, and its secrets are many. These 7 islands are but a starting point. Now, I turn the journey over to you. What hidden gems have you discovered in your own travels? What secret islands or secluded corners of the earth hold a special place in your heart? Share your stories and recommendations in the comments below. Let us build a map of wonders together, for the spirit of exploration is a gift that is best shared, inspiring us all to continue looking, listening, and discovering.